Because at the end of the day, the dumb guy gonna end up with all the girls. Because that's the only guy that's gonna settle for everything. The dumb guy and the broke guy. And that's usually my cousins and them, Pookie and Ray Ray. They're gonna end up with the girl after she get ran through, tossed around, impregnated several times, Telegani up, Telegani, multiple men DNA in her body is Telegani. After she get all of that, the only guy left is the old guy or the dumb guy. The old guy just glad to have some company, Social Security check. He can't get up that much. So he's not gonna really want to do nothing too much in the bedroom. So the old man and the dumb guy is gonna end up with all the girls. Because most of the women, they get ran through when they're young. The best years of her life, she getting ran through by guys who don't want her, who's just experiencing her. And she's cool with that. She's cool with that. She don't mind being a young boy's experiment. She don't mind being a young boy's experiment. It's sad, but most 93% of the women are going to be young men experiment. I mean, when they going through puberty, they're going to be one of the subjects. They're going to be one of the subjects. And unfortunately, they don't mind. Because most women feel like no matter what they do, it's going to be a man out there it's going to be a man out there that going to tolerate all of that. All of that. It's a man out there that's going to tolerate the leftover body, the baggage, the attitude, all that. It's a man out there that's going to tolerate all that. So they can be evil and trifling and get used by the devil in the best years of their life. And then they can end up with a guy who dumb, whether he's a Pookie and Ray Ray and need a place to stay, or whether he's an old man who just wants some company and just want to blow his Social Security money on a woman that's using him. So now most of these women going through life just using guys. They not thinking about love. Most of them don't even love their kids. Unfortunately, most of them don't even love their kids. You know. It's sad. It's sad, man. It's sad. They're getting ran through, man. They getting ran through bad. All those different guys, man. That's a lot of guys. It's a lot of guys they going through, man. A lot. And there's nothing you can say, nothing you can do. You can't tell them nothing. They don't want to be told nothing. Right, Brad Miller? They don't want to be told nothing. Ain't no love, man. They're using you. It don't matter how much you provide. It don't matter how big your little Slim Jim is. They don't love you. Somebody hit that like button. They don't love you, man. They want to get ran through. They're going to do whatever they want to do when they want to do it. My only advice to you is do what you want to do as a man and don't give up what anybody think about it. Do what you want, especially if you're a good man. If you're a good-hearted man, you got to do what you want, because they're going to try to take advantage of you. And as a good-hearted man, you're going to be fair anyway. You just ain't tolerating nothing. Once people show you they heartless, they can't even say they sorry. They can't even say they sorry. They heartless. They can't even say they sorry. No, you done told them nicely that they wrong. You gave all the details. You explained everything. You gave all the details. You gave all the proof. They don't want to admit that they're wrong. They're not going to submit to you. The only time they're going to submit if you play the game. They want you to play the game. They want to deal with a nonchalant man that's willing to play the game. They know you don't care. They know you don't care. But they want you to pretend like you care just enough to play the game. But if you really care, they don't even want to bother with you. If you're really genuine, they don't even want to bother with you. But if you pretend like you're genuine and you're willing to play the game with them, yep. They are nuts. They are not working with a full deck. I'm here to let you know now. You are dealing with a species that is out of their mind. If you try to bend and you listen to this society on you got to be a man and you got to tolerate this and tolerate that, you are weak and your brain is full of baloney. If you listen to these mindless zombies out here to tell you you got to fold and bend for the minds of these modern day Y'all hit that like button, or I'm going to get my belt out. Hit that like button, man. Every time y'all get on this page, hit that like button. I told y'all hit that like button soon when you get on here. You're dealing with a species that is out of their mind. You're dealing with a species that's out of their mind, man. Remember, Jesus said they knoweth not what they do. Remember, Jesus said they knoweth not what they do. You thought he was just saying that? He said, Father, forgive them. In other words, they are out of their minds. You're dealing with a species that's out of their mind. Hit that like button, like button, like button, like button, subscribe button, notification bell button. Astro Travel, K King Kula. You better guard your heart. If you know what I know, you better guard your heart. They don't love you. They're going to ask you what you do for a living. They're going to size your bank account up. They're going to test you to see how they can control your mind. They want to know how they can control your mind. They want to know. They want to test you. They don't love you. They want to control you. They want an ugly man that's in shape. They want an ugly man with nice body. They don't want a strong-minded, handsome man no more. That's not what they want. They don't want a strong-minded, handsome man no more. That's not what they promoting. They don't want to give a man no power no more. Saying you handsome is giving you power. They want to outdo a man in everything. They don't want to be feminine. Only time they want to be feminine if the femininity is going to give them power over you. If the femininity is going to give them an edge over you, that's the only time they want to act feminine. They pretend to be feminine, but they're not really feminine. But you as a man, you can't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. Hit that like button, like button, like button, subscribe button, notification bell, like button. Jesus Christ already told you, they knoweth not what they do. Father, forgive them. They are out of their minds. If they didn't listen to Jesus, what makes you think they're going to listen to you? Most of them ain't followed Jesus. Jesus was at one of them house and Martha was running around. She couldn't even enjoy Jesus' company. Martha was running around. Jesus told her, Martha, sit down. Enjoy enjoy. Stop trying to do all this stuff. So if these women acting like that with Jesus, who are you? Who are you? They are lost. The devil got them on a collar, on a leash. The devil got them on a leash, man. And the only way you can, you got to be strong as a man so the devil won't be able to use them to try to get to you. They want to control you and tell you what you got to do. They wanted to be their way or no way. They think they want to run something. They think you gonna let them run you, bro? I said, are you gonna let them run you, bro? You gonna let them run you like that? Don't do it. Don't let nobody run you like that. Don't let no job run you like that. Jack and Stack, what's up, brother? Jack and Stack. They're not working with a full deck. They dealing with any guy that they can control now. Any guy that they can control to have them, cleaning their toes with his teeth. They're looking for guys that gonna clean their toenails with their teeth. Are you that man that's gonna clean their toenails with your teeth? That's what they want. There's guys out here that's doing it. You may not believe it. You may not know it. But there's guys out here that's doing it. There's guys out here that's doing it, man. They cheating, bro. They're dealing with multiple men. They're doing a lot of nasty acts. Your best bet, if you can find one. A lot of them not even innocent nowadays. If you can find a low-key girl that's just into her family, or she got a small circle, or she only hang with her family, or she a nerd, or she's an off-brand girl, get her. If you're a good dude, get her. If you don't really want nothing serious, just keep dealing with these. Keep dealing with these ones you're dealing with out here right now. If you don't want nothing serious, just keep dealing with the ones you keep dealing with right now. But if you want a good girl, try to find a low-key girl, off-brand, virgin, something that you can call your own. Something that you can call your own. Because these women are for the streets. 93% of these women are for the streets. They don't love you. They lost. They selfish. They think they got all the time in the world. They selfish. They think they got all the time in the world. Yep. They think they got all the time in the world. It's a lot of weak men out here. And they do a good job convincing themselves that they have a real man. They do a great job convincing themselves that they have a real man. Yeah. For sure. You definitely want to get you a couple of those bottles of that Immortal. Rub on your hand bone, get long and thicker so you can please your wife, man. Just rub it on there, leave it on there all day. It's going to neutralize it and rebuild the cells and create length and thickness. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you get some of this Immortal. Message me on Instagram at Alan Millionaire Show. Get you a couple bottles of these right here. You know my new album came out. Eccentric 777 album came out. Make sure you check that out. Spotify, YouTube, Google, all that, iTunes. Also got the Eccentric 777 fragrance out. You only can get it from me. The 77 is the green. 777 is the green. The 007 It's the yellow. One for 50, both for 80. Message me on Instagram at Alaria Net Show. Get you that. Those of you who don't like the cold approach, you put that on there. It's gonna make women like the way you smell. And they're gonna come up to you and ask you what you got on, and then you can start a conversation from there. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, make sure you give your life to Jesus Christ. Confess with your heart, mouth, and mind that Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior. And you're going to be saved and go to heaven and everything, right? But while you're on earth, you're still going to make mistakes. You're still going to go through a lot of stuff and go through the fire and through the storm, but you're going to come out as gold, all right? That you want to tell other people about God as well. You're not going to be perfect. It's about being connected. But God is real. You can do your own thing you want. You can do your own thing you want, but in the end, you don't want to go down that dark tunnel, man. Yep. Yeah. That's what's going on, man.